Hi friends, my name is Tina. I am an amputee, so I am using a prosthetic arm. It's an Autobach Bionic with multi-articulating fingers. We're approaching the 2-year anniversary. A reckless driver crashed into us. I'm actually a double amputee, so I'm missing my left leg mid-thigh and my left arm mid-forearm. Immediately following the accident, realizing I was an amputee, I gave away all of my knitting notions, all of my knitting needles, crochet needles. I pretty much came to terms with the fact that that's not something I would be able to do going forward. Well, recently, some friends gave me a challenge and said, what if you could modify crochet? Crochet only uses the one hook. Would it be possible with modifications to possibly accomplish that, at least even simply? And so I put my mind to it, and I'm going to show you what I figured out as far as crochet. So I've got a few things. I've got, just a skein of yarn here, and I chose a slightly thicker yarn because the recommendation was to start with a slightly larger needle. So this is a size K crochet needle. I got one with a little larger grip, and it's also a little rubberized. I thought that might be easier for me to handle. So I'm going to set the skein off screen, and the reason I have this heavy rock paperweight here is because if I set it on the string, so this lead of string that I'm going to crochet with, if I set this heavy rock on the string with a little bit of slack, I can then make it taut for doing the crochet. Because as useful as this prosthetic hand is, it doesn't really have any dexterity, so I can't be doing any of this stuff that you might do with your fingers. So I've had to kind of work around that. So to get started, I'm going to use this grip to make my first knot. Let's give it a try. So I'm going to use the prosthetic hand basically just to give me the tension to make this knot. All right, so I've got the little looped knot. I'm going to put my needle through there and snug it up. Okay, awesome. So then I'm going to use the prosthetic hand's grip to just give me tension on this tail end. And then, here we go, testing this out. Let's see if this works. Okay, so then, to crochet, you can see I've got the tension on this string coming in using the rock. And let's see if I can hook it. So you can see even the style, the method that I'm gripping the hook is a little bit different based on my modified form here. But if you see, it's working. I'm actually starting to crochet a few links in this chain. Oh, So that is definitely going to have, so especially because I'm just a beginner at doing this, I don't want to be too hard on myself. I'm just excited that I was able to overcome a block that I thought I had, right? I thought that this was something forever lost to me as an amputee, and it turns out it is not. So whatever challenge or struggle you're sitting with, don't give up. See if there's a way to modify it. See if there's some way that works for you. All right, keep living all right.